a pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire. Do what you must.
Sorry, we had to
And we
kill your
fly
girl,
this foul
girl.
place.
I am so sorry.
That's all right.
Dead for good. Wow, the chunk.
Can we just leave it on?
I know, right?
The body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And
Not
now
random
the
dwarf
picture
generated
comes together.
dream
The
visitor.
Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite,
I mean, how do we know
I
that? We
dare
never
not
tried.
imagine what it is doing to the brain. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Who's next? defender of the people.
Mm.
Best foot forward.
You ready?
Yep. So Catherick didn't say anything about my past.
Well, he
Thanks for
recognized
all
you.
that we learned below. If you've caught your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
There are important matters to discuss.
Mintara left the party.
Game. Render.
Is it true you were a member of the Absolute Cult, Drow?
Do you mean to judge me if I were Darthir?
No. I mean to learn from you.
Interesting conversation between Jaheira and Minthara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The computer does not like it when we render into Moonrise.
I'm going to talk to Minthara.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. My blood ran hot when we broke Ketherick's bones together. But we have greater challenges ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter, Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
I'm sorry for giving you this helmet. It looks so weird.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile. It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did. In killing Ketherick, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control. I expected you would be, but know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible, but If anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world. And then we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them? I'm flattered. Will you be bringing dead rats and birds to my tent, now that we share a camp? I jest, but it is as good a reason as any. I have done much more foolish things to win the respect of far inferior people. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back in the party now. Let's go.
Yay. With her undead thralls.
These harpers of yours, would they die for you?
Not for me. They would die for peace.
Alright, want me to talk to Withers?
You can talk to him.
Kill for it.
Salona's light extinguished, thy hunger quenched. The scales tip, weighted by blood. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls? Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Nothing thou dost not already know.
Okay.
You talk to Dame Aelin and Jahira.
Mm-hmm.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Dentelin's Dancing X. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Alright, where is... Ah, there she is.
You know, 4 health.
You have defeated Ketheric Thorm. Yet you, who were content to leave Dame Aelin in his thrall until it served you best. How do you account for it? Not personal for you, perhaps. You played a game of life and death using mine as a chip in your pile. I will not forget it. But nor will I turn down a powerful ally in the fight for Faerun. I am Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden Selûne, champion of her causes in this fine realm. If you seek to protect it, our aims are aligned, even if you've much to learn about the methods of a true champion.
Ouch.
I will join your camp, that we may discuss what must needs be discussed.
Yay.
You certainly will.
Okay. Shall we, go to camp?
Sure.
And then do a little bit more chatting, and then wrap it up around there, because it is getting late.
Yep. Nobody wants to talk?
Nope, and apparently nobody wants to talk.
Now, does anybody want to talk?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Wow. Alright.
Alright, go to bed.
Oh, scratch.
Yep, just scratch. It looks like.
A word, if I may.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know.
Ooh,
Maybe you can
agate.
tell me.
So
Nice.
the
All I know
jewelers,
is I
huh?
thought of you when I saw it.
You're the jewel of his eye.
Alright. We go and save when we call it.
Yep. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining and watching.
Was
Please
fun.
remember to like, comment, and subscribe to mine as well as Death Whisper's channel. And we will see you in the next set, hopefully with my face back on cam. Night night, everybody.